Right, what's up YouTube? I'm going to do a quick review of my Honda Grom, the MSX 125 as it's called here in the UK. I'm going to start from the front to back, just run through a few little things with you and let you know what I think of it. I've had it about 3 months now, so I've done a bit of mileage on it, mainly short trips because it's so small, but it is a bit of a laugh. The wheels are 12-inch wheels. You've got 12-inch wheels front and rear, and the standard tyres are not on there anymore. I've changed them for these Metzler feel-free Wintex, and they're much better than the standard ones. This is a 120/70/12 and the back one is a 130/70/12. Yeah, I got these tyres on the recommendation of Real Jordanian, and I have to say he was spot on. They are a lot better, give you a lot more confidence in the corners and especially in the wet. Now you've got these gold forks, which are quite nice, but I don't like the gold wheels. I'm not a fan of gold wheels, but that's the only colour I had to choose from. You've got Nissan calipers on the front and a single disc, which is adequate for stopping. You can do stoppies on it. It could do with a belly pan because the engine's a bit exposed. It's only a 125 engine pushing out a measly, I'll put it on the screen because I can't remember what the brake horsepower is, but it's not a lot. And then coming up you've got the dash and the headlight. I'll turn it on for you so you can see what it looks like. You've got a normal sweep and all the information there. It's got not a lot of information. You've got trip A, trip B and total miles, and that's it. That's all the information you've got. You've got rev counter, fuel gauge, and the headlight's not actually on. I think it's only on, comes on when you start it. So let's start her up. I don't know why I pulled the brake in. You don't need to pull the brake in. But that's the front of the bike. The headlight is on, as most bikes are, but what this happens is the indicators turn on and they stay on, which I quite like. A lot of people remove the indicators and put them back to standard UK sort of spec, where they're off and only blink when they're pressed, but these stay on, and then if you indicate, that one stays on but that one blinks. And I quite like that because it just gives you a little bit more vision on the road. Not you seeing, but they see you. The tank is, I believe, a 5.5 litre, if I remember correctly. And I get about 100 miles before the light starts flashing on the dash. People are saying they're getting up to 140 miles to a tank, which is not bad because it cost me about £3.70 every time I fill it up. I mean, if I went to zero, it'd probably cost me a £5, but that's not bad at all. You have got rear pegs, which I find weird because I sit about here, being 6'2", so they're obsolete. So I might change those and just get a set of rear sets on the front. Let's come around the back. As you can see, I've changed the exhaust. I've got a Tiger or Tiger exhaust straight through race system. It is a bit noisy. I might change that again for another one. The back is the back. Got the lights again. You got the indicators. These ones don't stay on, but they flash. So a lot of people take all this off and put a little tail tidy on, so it's short. So they cut it off to there, which is good. And that's about it for sort of like walking around the bike. What do I think of it? I have so much fun on it, it's unreal. I mean, who would have thought a silly little bike like this would give you so much fun? It's not fast, it doesn't handle phenomenally well, but it makes you smile. And as I said in my first video when I got this bike, is you need to embrace your inner dick, because you're going to look like a dick on this. It's alright if you're shorter, smaller, it's a cool bike, but when you're tall like me, you look like a complete plonker. But I've embraced that and I'm enjoying it, and I have to say, I do like the Honda Grom. I'm a big fan, and I'm going to keep this one, and I'm going to do some stuff to it. I will keep you updated on the stuff as I do it and get it, hopefully, if I can be bothered, because I'm a lazy bastard. But that's just a quick review of the Honda. So what's it like to ride? It's a good bike to ride, actually. It's quite cool. It handles alright. Now I've changed the tyres, it handles okay, but you have to remember it has 12-inch wheels, so it's not going to handle like a sports bike. There you go, free bit of advertising for Hunter Honda there. Don't say I don't do anything for you, mate. As you can see, it sounds nice. And it kicks up some dirt as well. It certainly feels light, because it is light. But the bar to peg to seat ratio, like the little triangle, is not that bad. It's not as bad as you would think, because the bike is tiny, but the actual seating position and the ergonomics of it is not that bad. You've got to remember, I'm 6'2", I'm 16.5 stone, and I find it quite comfortable. I could probably spend all day on it. So that was the review. It wasn't an in-depth review, it was only a quick one because I had a spare 5 minutes, and there's not really a lot to talk about on this bike. It is very basic, it is very small. So what I do is I'll show you some scenes of me riding it around the country lanes, give you an idea of how it handles the little country lanes, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching, and at the end of this I'll have to fish out, but we shall come back to that, so enjoy.
This is a live production.
Did not want to move over. Use the language. Lovely day.